Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Skyblock Sky Factory. Okay, I just had a very interesting experience in which I guess you could call it whatchamacallit, my Minecraft was having some issues, and those issues were related with trying to load up the game, and I had the unfortunate experience of, well, to put it simply, my Minecraft crashed a couple times while trying to load up this game. Originally, I thought that maybe my save file had been corrupted and that I would have to discontinue the series. However, just now I've been proven wrong. I'm still not sure entirely as to why my game crashed, but I might look into that later, assuming it occurs again. But other than that, I should be fine to continue playing Skyblock as normal. I wonder, does the hammer do anything to wood? I don't think it does. But, okay, yeah, it does not. It's just making sure that I'm correct on all the things I do. I like being correct. Ooh, gotta be careful where I walk. I've seen quite a lot of other people who do skyblock just straight up walk off the edge of the skyblock, and needless to say, that is something that is rather unwholesome, and I would rather not be that person. Let's see. Oop. Let's put that in the inventory slot. Or inventory, as some people like to say. I remember when I first used the word, I used to pronounce it inventory, and it was not in relation to Minecraft. It was in relation to RuneScape, the first MMO I ever played, which was quite a while back. Back in 2008, when they had the Learning the Ropes tutorial, which they later discontinued because they thought it was too hard. But to be honest, out of all the RuneScape tutorials I've seen, that is definitely my favorite one. The Learning the Ropes with Servant in the basement, and and then you have to go meet the various tutors in Lumbridge who tell you how to do stuff, and there we go. Some more dirt. What should I use this for? Should I sieve it? I haven't played Skyblock in a while, so I have to take notice of my goals. Okay, I've got clay. Not clay, I've got a bucket. I've got water, that's good. So I assume my next step would be to produce some porcelain and use that porcelain in order to get, let me think, my brain's running a bit slow at the moment. What did I need to get? Yes, I needed to get a, was it a crucible? Or some sort of similar thing? If you're just binge watching the series, you'll be slightly, yeah, it's a crucible. You'll be slightly annoyed by the fact that I can't remember. Okay, yeah. And that requires porcelain clay, which requires bone meal, which requires bones in every, well, I can get bones, 20% chance. So, which means I'll need to be making a lot of dust. Lots of dust. And of course, dust is when you put stuff through with the hammer. Yes, the hammer turns stuff into dust. Okay. just getting a bearing of what I've got. I've got a little bit of clay. That's not going to be enough. How much do I need? I need 8. No, 7. I need 7 clay. And then I'll just have to put stones in there until I have a block of lava, and then I'll be set. Okay, so for the moment I've got 1 clay, and those are my spare saplings. I'll save those. And how much? Yeah, so I need 6 clay and presumably 7 bone meals. Good. Very good. Okay. However, I am going to, in fact, use the piece of dirt I just got to get some stone, assuming I already don't have some, in order to repair my axe. So let's... Come on. I'm having problems with my mouse, as you can see. Okay. 1. Okay. And there we go. There we go. Some nice and fresh cobblestone for use in producing. No, it's not this one. For use in repairing my equipment. Okay. No, it's not that. It's not that. Where is it? There it is. Oh, and I already had a bit. Oh well. I'll keep this as a spare then. Oh, it automatically pulled it out when I did that. I did not want that to occur. But anyway, the more XP I get, the better I'll be at doing this. And then I won't have to worry about all this stuff. In the meantime, I'm getting plenty of these worms. They're silkworms. Yes. Didn't have to mouse over that to remember the name. And apples. So I'll have plenty of food to go around. And as we all know, food is the best thing. Let's be honest. I like food. Most people watching this probably also like food. If you don't appreciate any sort of food, then perhaps you may have some issues with your ability to taste food, or some psychological issue. However, not necessarily. I mean, you maybe just don't really care about food and you prefer other pursuits. Hopefully intellectual pursuits, let's be honest. Those are some of the best pursuits one can have, and I certainly do promote those. I wonder, is there an upgraded version of the crook? Bone crook. It has higher durability. And I don't think it does more damage. I mean, let's be honest, hitting something already does 1 damage. Unless actually having a damage value on it could potentially mean that a critical hit is worse. I do not know. I am not that in tune with the game mechanics. Anyway, let me have a rest. Resting is something you should always do. If one does not have sleep for a long enough period of time, one dies. And let's be honest, I care about you to some degree. I mean, I don't really know most of the people, well, at this point in my YouTube career. I probably do know most of the people in the audience, but even those that I do not know, I don't know you very well, so the extent to which I care about you is limited in that respect. However, I still do wish the best for your well-being, and if I did not do so, then I wouldn't be a very nice guy, now would I? I mean, just imagine that. So you go watch a YouTube channel and someone says, "No, screw you, I hate you. You're the audience that I hate." I can't imagine doing that. It's just not in my nature. I mean, maybe someone does, but I can't imagine that person getting too many fans. Let's stock up. It probably is a good idea to perhaps make another couple of crooks, which I am not. I am not a crook. Well, not any more than any other person, that is. I mean, I do bad things from time to time, but I feel remorse for my bad decisions and do my best to, well, I probably could do better, but I do not want to do bad things. I have no malice in that sense. Of course, no one's perfect, so people do bad things anyway, even though they sometimes have good intentions. Because good intentions are nice, but they don't stop people from doing wrong. Okay. This seems to be going well. Just having a nice crook. And I was thinking about Battlestar Galactica today. I remember having watched Battlestar Galactica in the past. You know, good old Battlestar Galactica with the Imperious leader, and there's Baltar leading the Cylons into attacking the Galactica as they go from galaxy to galaxy trying to find Earth, and the Cylons in hot pursuit at all times. And Starbuck goes around womanizing and stuff. And there's also Apollo. And okay, I don't want to be the Wikipedia or the wiki of that now, just listing all the characters. But it's an interesting series, and I'll be honest, I liked it. The thing is, there's some issues, of course, with it. I mean, it's an older series, so let's just say they didn't have, or at least they didn't use the budget to always get new shots of the Cylon, I suppose, fighters, I don't remember what they're called, attacking. So they reuse the shots from time to time, and oh, ooh, 8 silkworms. Let's see. Got a charcoal, and I should use that to first get myself some more charcoal, and then perhaps cook myself up a nice wormy meal. Remember, worms are edible. Well, that's a pretty broad statement. I wouldn't say that all worms are the best for eating, so, but oh, using the wrong tool. I can hear the rage in the comments. I can hear the rage. Go kill yourself is what they say. That's what they tell me. But I say, how about let's let's respect human life and say, no, people shouldn't kill themselves. People should strive to improve themselves rather than kill themselves. And I think that's a fair statement to make. However, if you disagree, well then, why? Why do you disagree? Why do you state that people should die? In the sense that if somebody's art is poor, that person should kill himself. I think that's a very extreme position to take. Your art is not good, therefore you must die. Yeah, that is a very extreme position to take. I can't imagine encouraging that in any situation. Of course, I'm pretty sure someone out there in the audience probably does, but let's just say that's not me. I will not be the one doing that anytime soon. And if I were to do that, I don't think... actually, no, I would not do that at all. I just wouldn't. Okay, no trees are growing for now, which means... First of all, let's put this in here. Leave that in there for when we need to get my stuff. Okay. Wonderful. Let's see. We've got another one. And let's make ourselves some cobblestone. And let's go for more bone meal, because we can get all the clay we want anytime with this cobblestone, but what we really need is the bone meal. So let's do it. Some water in that one. Some water in that one. But let's see. Go on. I really need to get a new mouse. See what it's doing here? You see what it's doing here? It's not auto-clicking when I hold the button as well as it should, which is a serious issue. Okay, I did not get what I wanted, but I certainly got a few things, which is nice. Okay. There's nothing I can really do with any of this stuff that would be worth any note. Thinking about this, I could perhaps expand the platform so that I could host more trees, since I have realized that I can in fact run out of these trees rather quickly. So perhaps I should. Let me wait until another tree grows. I don't want to waste my stock. Which is actually irrational now that I think about it, because if I plant a tree and it grows, then there's a chance of saplings coming out. And whether or not I plant those trees, there's an equal chance of not getting saplings out of those trees. So it would actually be better to plant that. So I'll get to it. Let's see how much wood I have. Probably, actually I already have plenty of this stuff. Let me deposit a bunch of things. And let's activate the I just activated my function 7, which allows me to see the places where light would not reach, and I'll have a sleep before this, but I'll see you all next time.